This is Doofy McButterscotch, and we have returned to Harrison Ford's top 10 to finish it up. The Fugitive. Now, when I first got this book, this was actually one of the first films that I watched out of this book after I got it. So, yeah, and it was a pretty good movie. It also has one of my other favorite actors, Tommy Lee Jones. Can't get enough of that guy. And it stars him as the guy who's the cop chasing around Harrison Ford, who is wrongly accused of being a fugitive on the run, which he isn't. But it's fun to see Harrison Ford try to escape from Tommy Lee Jones. Eventually they come to an understanding, and Tommy Lee Jones helps out Harrison Ford to catch the real criminal. But it's very well done. It's a very good, suspenseful film. If you like suspense, you gotta watch The Fugitive. Even though it's a little bit old, it's still really, really good. Air Force One. Now this one stars Harrison Ford as the President, and it's pretty darn good too. All about the President going up in Air Force One, as you can see by the name, and there's a bunch of terrorists that take over that. What a pain in the ass that is. Of all the planes to hijack, you hijack the most famous airplane in the whole world, Air Force One, and they're trying to negotiate with Harrison Ford to get some sort of stuff done, and it doesn't work out because they eventually lose. Big surprise. Really good. What Lies Beneath is a horror film which has Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer is actually the main character in the film, and she is haunted by ghosts that are scaring the crap out of her, and eventually it turns out, dun dun dun, Harrison Ford's the bad guy. I ruined that. How about that? I ruined the whole fucking thing. What about that? Aw, bummer. Yeah, but it's a okay horror movie. I wouldn't recommend it as the best horror film ever. I mean, it's alright. It's got two big name actors, but I wouldn't say it's the best by any means. Presumed Innocent. This one is one of the few movies that actually shows off Amish people. Yeah, there's not a lot of films that show that off. It's all about how a little Amish boy sees a murder, and Harrison Ford is the cop who wants to interrogate him, but of course the Amish people don't like getting involved in city stuff like that, so they shelter him a little bit. But eventually the bad guys find him, and the little kid eventually spills the beans on what he saw, and they both live happily ever after, and Harrison Ford scores an Amish babe. There you go. It's good. It's nothing bad I could say about it. If you're Amish and you want to watch a movie for some reason, even though that's totally against your policy, you could watch it because it depicts the Amish people. Yeah. What do I think of Harrison Ford? Well, I think he's a damn good actor. I mean, you have to be Han Solo and Indiana Jones, two of the most famous movie characters in the history of the world, and he played both of them like a boss, so there's nothing really bad I can say about the guy. I mean, all of his other films are pretty darn good too. I mean, occasionally he'll have a few shitty movies, but I mean that's expected. I mean, you can't be perfect. I like him. He's good. Morgan Freeman. Now, we did Robin Hood with Kevin Costner already. Deep Impact, I do not think we've done this one yet. Morgan Freeman is the President, and it's kind of like Armageddon, which was the very first movie I reviewed. It's really, really similar to that, and it's all about a deep impact in the earth that kills off a whole bunch of people, and how Morgan Freeman and a whole bunch of people successfully fail at saving humanity, and that you find a way to go on with life with a tragedy. Not the best. I would recommend Armageddon more than Deep Impact because it's a little bit well done and it does have a happy ending. This one has a bad ending. If you're into bad endings, check out Deep Impact. If not, probably should go with Armageddon. Anyway, 7. Now this one is very good. I like it. It stars Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt as two cops investigating a serial killer who is played by Kevin Spacey, who I've kind of don't remember the plot that great, but I believe Kevin Spacey kills 7 people in his little serial killer game thing, and eventually he tricks Brad Pitt into killing him, which successfully completes his game. But it's all really good. It's a good thriller and suspense thing where it's got serial killers and stuff. It's pretty good. I liked it. Outbreak, did we already do this one? I'm not sure if we did or not. I'm going to assume that we didn't. Yeah, I'm going to lock that in. We did not do Outbreak. It's about an outbreak of a horrible virus that kills off a whole bunch of people. It stars Dustin Hoffman, Bill Paxton, maybe? Definitely Kevin Spacey. I'm not totally sure on Bill Paxton. Don't hold me to that one. He may or may not be in it. I am not 100% sure. But Outbreak, it's another suspense film. Fairly good. It's got a lot of good angles there. Lots of death. Lots of diseases. It's really good. Is it a movie you can probably go through life without watching? Probably, yes. You could probably go through your whole life without watching Outbreak and no one's going to really question you on it, because it's not really the most memorable film and it doesn't have any catchy catchphrases or anything like that. Anyway, the sum of all fears. Oh wait, I think we did this one already. Yes, we did. That was in Ben Affleck's Unforgiven. Oh wait, I think we did this one too. Yeah, we did. It was in Clint Eastwood, so not that one either. Driving Miss Daisy. Holy shit, we did that one as well with Dan Aykroyd. Along Came a Spider. Oh, okay, let's do this one. Along Came a Spider. It's a criminal justice movie. I'm pretty sure there's no spiders in there. Yeah, I think I watched the whole movie and there wasn't a single spider. There might have been. I can't remember it that well. There could be a spider. So for all you arachnophobia dudes out there, or chicks, this isn't really the best spider movie. I would probably recommend Eight-Legged Freaks over this for all you spider fans. But, I mean, it's a fairly average movie. It's not the best. It's okay. It's got a good plot, but it's just really forgettable, as you can tell by me not really knowing the movie that great. Morgan Freeman. Well, I think he's got an epic voice, but as far as being an actor, I think he's an okay dude, but I wouldn't watch a movie just because it had Morgan Freeman, because of the voice only. Anyway. Richard Gere. Yep, that's right. I have not watched Pretty Woman. How about them apples? That's ridiculous. Oh, look, we're running out of time. Well, we'll review Runaway Bride and the rest of Richard Gere's movies in the next video.